Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And before I start the video on our next lesson, I would like to thank everybody who watched the previous videos, liked them, and subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much once again for all the encouragement in the form of views, likes, and subscriptions, encouraging me and motivating me to create more content. Thank you. So, I just thought that we should give a short break to the prepositions and come back to them once we have had a number of videos on tenses, because the tense happens to be an extremely important aspect of English grammar, particularly when it comes to sentence construction. So in this video, what I'm going to be discussing ahead is the past indefinite tense and what it is, when do we use it, examples, and some additional notes in the description box at the end of this video. So starting with the past indefinite tense. What is the past indefinite tense? Well, past indefinite tense or the simple past tense is used to talk about activities that took place at a certain time in the past, which means that some action that we performed at a certain time in the past, or an activity, an incident that occurred at a certain time in the past. The time clause at the end of the sentence may or may not be exact. It can be indicative as well, which I'll explain further. But the sentence uttered or written is in the simple past tense or the past indefinite tense becomes clear because of the form of the verb that is used here. So, in the past indefinite tense, we use the subject plus verb second form plus connector plus object rule for assertive sentences. So, how does that work? The subject in a sentence is the noun that we use to explain or express about the person, place, or thing. And here, I, you, we, they, he, she, it, the name of a person, a place, or a thing is the subject. So, if I want to say that something happened in the past, an incident occurred in the past at a certain time, or something was done by someone at a certain time in the past, I need to use the second form of the word to explain that. For example, I came to Delhi last week. My best friend and I went shopping yesterday. She came over to my house last evening. They studied for 10 days together last month. So these are sentences that clearly explain activities that were done or that occurred at a certain time in the past, and the time clause at the end of the sentence was indicative. When I said last week, I did not specify the exact day or time. Similarly, with words, time clauses such as last evening, yesterday night, short while ago, a long time back, 10 days ago, few years ago, these are all indicative time clauses because they do not point out to an exact time. But they are indicative that the sentence has been spoken in the past indefinite tense. So that is rule number 1, assertive. Moving on to the second rule for past indefinite tense, the negative rule. So what do we use when we want to speak in the negative? Subject plus did plus not plus verb in first form plus connector plus object. So I did not meet him last weekend. I did not come to Delhi yesterday. We did not eat marshmallows last weekend. They did not study for the examination 10 days ago. All of these are in the negative, which express that an activity or an incident did not take place at the time mentioned in the past. So this is rule number 2, negative. Moving on to the third and fourth rule, interrogative. So, interrogative, rule number 3, did plus subject plus verb first form plus object, and in between a connector if required. So, did he go to Delhi last week? Did you meet your friend yesterday? Did they study for the exam 10 days ago? Did they eat dinner together yesterday night? All of these sentences are interrogative in nature because we use the did plus subject plus verb first form and then end the sentence with a question mark after the object. Moving on, rule number 4, interrogative. Here we actually discuss whether something happened or not, whether something was done by someone or not. So this works like this: did plus subject plus not plus verb first form plus connector plus object question mark. So did you not go to the market yesterday? Did she not study for the exam 10 days ago? Did they not come over to your house last weekend? Did we not plan the party last Saturday? So these are again interrogative rules but in the negative form, which indicate that something that was probably supposed to happen did not happen, or it questions whether an incident or an activity that was done or not done. So this is past indefinite tense, rule number 4, interrogative negative. There are 2 additional rules, rule number 5 and rule number 6, which begin with question tags: WH family, when, where, why, how, what, which, whose, whom, who. That begins the sentence. And the rule number 5, interrogative, is question word plus did plus subject plus verb first form plus connector plus object question mark. So, why did he go to the market yesterday? When did he meet me last week? When did he meet you last week? How did she cook dinner yesterday? Whom did she meet at the library last Monday? What happened to the new dress? So these are indicative again and interrogatives with question tags. Moving further to rule number 6. So rule number 6, interrogative, again it is in the negative form: question word plus did plus subject plus not. So this works: why did he not go to the market? Let me complete the rule. So question word plus did plus subject plus not plus verb first form plus connector plus object question mark. So, why did he not go to the market yesterday? Why did you not complete your studies for the exam last weekend? What happened to the new dress you bought? Where did you not keep things properly? Why did you not keep things properly? So these are sentences which are indicative and again interrogative negative but with question tags. So these are the 6 rules for the past indefinite tense, and I tried my best to complete this form of the tense in 10 minutes. So 10 minutes to tenses. At the end of the video, I leave you with additional information, definition, uses, and examples of the past indefinite tense or the simple past tense, along with little information about me. So, in the case anyone requires additional services like online classes for spoken English, IELTS, TOEFL, Pearson tests, English grammar and vocabulary enhancement, you can get in touch with me through my email. Thank you so much. Do watch the video and like, share, subscribe if you find it useful. And please go through the information in the description box for better understanding of the simple past tense or the past indefinite tense, as it is popularly called. Thank you.